Hi everybody, Kat here. Wanted to talk to you today about the Vogue Air. Now I was sent this particular airbrush kit from a company called the SalonOutlet.com. They asked if I would try it out and give my honest opinion on it based on my experience with the Temptu system and also Tube Air. Now, as you can see from the pictures that I'm showing you, you get a lot of stuff with this particular airbrush kit, and the cost is only $69.99. So I'm not going to read everything on here, but one of the key things I do want to point out is that with this dual action airbrush, that's right, it's a dual action, you also get 3 nozzles, and also too, your fluid cup is going to be 7 cc's. So not only do you get a really cute air compressor in the shape of a heart, it's got 3 speeds. You also have a really nice hose. If you look over here to the right, you'll see what I'm talking about. Generally, anytime you get an airbrush system, you just get a silicone hose, and this is far from that. This is a heavy-duty hose. I really like it a lot. And also, it has a built-in hot protection system. So if your air compressor runs too hot, it's going to shut itself off, and that's going to save the life of your compressor. And this is a quick snapshot of your air compressor. Your maximum pressure is going to be 25 psi. Now for the difference between the Vogue Air and the Temptu. There's going to be a couple things that you're going to notice. The hose, the cup size on the air gun itself, the compressor weight, and then the dual versus the single action air gun. Phew, now that sound check is over, let's look at the differences here. You can see over in my right I've got the Vogue Air, in the left I've got the Temptu. You're going to notice right away the weight is going to be a lot different. One is going to be heavier than the other. Of course, there's a lot of reasons why. You can visually see the differences right here in my hand. And then of course one is single versus dual action. So the next test, and I've speeded this up, we're going to do a little bit of testing with various makeups, and I'm using everything from Temptu to Air to Ket. So far, all the makeup medium is working very well, and I did use Temptu, which is very thick on the aqua line, and I'm not having any problems. So once again, I'm using my infamous arm. I'm drawing my eye right on it, and I'm playing around with the makeup. I want to see with this air gun, you know, based on its weight, its quick burst of air, because it is a dual action, how's it going to work? So I'm just playing around a little bit here, just showing you what I'm doing. And then I want to see also too how it works with like a glitter eyeshadow. Now I'm using Ket right here, and with all glitters, they tend to splatter just a little bit. So I just want to see precision-wise how much of a splatter I'm going to get, and so I'm just going to cover up my whole arm right here. I want to continue checking the precision of the air gun, so what I'm doing is I drew some brown dots on my arm, and I'm just going to take it and I'm going to lightly just try to cover those up, just like you would with a dark spot maybe on your face, and then going back and then doing your airbrush. That way you get a much cleaner look. So far I'm not having a problem. It's working very well. And I wasn't sure how it was going to work because this is a dual air gun and I'm just trying to get used to it. Using the Vogue Air, this is going to be a 4-frame picture of my face with a complete finish. I always do my eyeshadow first before I put on my foundation. So right here in this picture, you'll see where I was playing around with my eyeshadows and the gun worked perfectly. So what was my thoughts of the Vogue Air after using it for a week? Well, I have to tell you, it's an awesome value for $69.99. You get a dual air gun with the additional needle sizes, longer hose, better hose. It's a larger cup for bigger makeup medium jobs. It's just a very nice kit for the money that you're getting. Now, the only thing is this particular one only has 3 speeds, and I had to get personally used to the weight of the air gun itself, because with the larger makeup cup and also to the air filtration device, it was a little bit heavier than what I'm used to with Temptu and or with dye and air. But once I got used to it, it wasn't a big deal. Also too, with the dual action airbrush, I had to get used to that burst of air that it gives you. And that was a little weird getting used to, but I quickly adjusted as well. For $69.99, it's an awesome buy. If you're interested in it, the link will be below. And as always, thanks for watching.